looked off when he is the shooter because he feels like he needs to get that ball every time he's open.
But he's not the only shooter on it. It's four other niggas on the court with you.
I know, but like I'm just trying to come down to his level real quick when he says that shit. I'm just trying to understand it. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. And to me, I'm looking at it like, yo, if you feel that way and you notice it more when you're your shooter, you need to just go to the point. And he was like, yo, because I'm like, yo, you probably just noticing it a little more when you got your shooter because you're expecting the ball and you expect the ball a lot more with that shooter. So he was like, yo, well, I didn't look at it that way. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he agreed with what I was saying. But, and I even told him, like, yo, I don't know why you don't make a fucking play. Why you don't make a playmaking shot creator, bro? With a few more defensive badges than he did the first time. Like, I don't know why he shies away from that shit. Yo, I also don't know why he shies away from playing the fucking point guard. It's like, nigga, we need. You don't understand. Listen, I'm like, yo, you're the only reason why I'm playing the fucking one right now. Because Smooth is a lot more comfortable playing the three, his lockdown three right now. And I'd rather motherfuckers be more comfortable playing.
Honestly, I'll play wherever I need to play for us to consistently win and have a good lineup.
I know that, but I know you're more comfortable at that three right now because you would have been out here with that one.
Jackson on 3rd and long.
I know the whole Steve, bro. Like whatever player you're more comfortable with is what we see the most. Yeah. And I'm seeing that, and I'm talking in every fucking year we play.
That's a fact.
If you are comfortable at that with that position, that's what you play the most. You might bend and go play with another fucking position or another player, but you definitely stick with what you were comfortable with. And last year, you were more comfortable at the one. That's why we seen that a playmaking sharpshooter or whatever, sharpshooting play. What was it last year? I forgot.
Sharpshooting playmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were a lot more comfortable with that. We seen that nigga the most. Even when I first met you, you were more comfortable at the 5. That's what I seen the most. It's like, I know that. But this nigga CJ is trying to play the position that's going to do everything. And what you're doing is, that player that you bring out, when he brings that Carl, mind you, that nigga, I heard that nigga Tay say you'll bring out Carl or some shit like that. And he was fine with that, but at the same time, I feel like he's taken away from what other niggas is doing. You see, even when you guys were going in between that, like, yeah, that's a fucked up lineup because we've been losing like that or whatever. He's now taking away what Nut's doing. He's taking away what you do. He's taking away what the big man does. Right. Only thing that leaves for anybody in that is Tay to shoot. You're in. Other than that, you're in the fucking way. We can't spread the ball out when there's 3 slashers. And one that's playing in the paint.
They want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Now the first play of the drive.
Man, bro, like that nigga.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator.
The one gives him every opportunity to do what he wants to do. I just don't understand why he don't do that. You don't complain at all when you're the one. You get the ball right on the inbound. Now you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can play make, you can drive to the hole, you can fucking, you can spot out, and, you know, spread the ball out, and the ball come to you somewhere else outside. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand why he does that shit. Like, for you to bring out Carl, alright, makes me feel like you're playing with a team that is incapable of doing certain things. You're trying to do what everybody else is doing.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Like, Carl would be great with a team that isn't that good.
And they had the fumble last time that led to
or had like primary shooters and shit at the one.
See what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Right, something. At the 1, 2, and 3 would have to be shooters.
He rifles one that's intercepted. TJ Green with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside.
I just don't like that his main focus is to get a rebound. Like, that's not what we need you for, bro. Like, I mean, I'm thinking like, yo, when Smooth's the 3 and Rock is the 5 or Beast is the 5, like, them two should be able to handle the rebounds. But if I really think about who looks me off the most, I mean, I'll give it to Tay. Tay take the crown on that one. For me, Tay definitely looks me off the most. I'll be running around that nigga Tay like fucking all day, and that nigga will be trying to juke the shoes out of somebody, out of 2 niggas, and I'll be like, I'll be running around behind him and shit, like trying to get him to kick it back so he can go spot up again. And that nigga will kick it down to the paint where it's fucking, where it's busy. But and when Beast is the point guard, I say he's about 60, about, I say about, it's definitely offset, but when he's the point guard, he's definitely looking for you or Tay.
It's an old school extra point that counts 3 times, so it's certainly a
so I'll say about 60-40, fuck it, that he will kick it to me.
Head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal.
Meaning 40 is him kicking it to me. 60, he's looking for you or Tay.
Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Dolphins offense now ready
you know,
to go
it does become almost
favoritism.
favoritism.
His go-to though.
Just keep possession of the football.
Definitely.
2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a
Nut
doctor,
will kick it to everybody but me. That nigga will bowl general me the whole game.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Rock Torres.
Yo.
I'm trying to make sure y'all niggas ain't going to sleep so we can get through this shit, man.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get
the
40 to the 39.
Yeah, we're in playoffs right now.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
What, everybody got to play each other right now?
Rock got put out. Torres got put out. Me and Nut playing.
Why the fuck would they want to stay up for that shit?
So we can go through the offseason.
Oh, they definitely ain't doing that shit at no 4 o'clock in the morning.
On first down, it's McNabb. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this.
You see, that nigga already had crusty throat. That nigga he about 10 minutes out. That nigga almost had a dream right before you said his name.
There is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I wish this nigga Torres was with it right now, bro, with this fucking team shit, bro. The only reason why that nigga ain't on the fucking team is because he ain't fucking, he ain't on like that. And he, alright, well, how about this? Alright, even if you ain't, I wish this nigga Nut would get his shit together too. You can be on all night for fucking Madden, nigga, but you can't be on all night for shit. Which is silly to me that we can't. No one looks to you to be on the team or replace somebody on the team.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Something tells these niggas you ain't gonna make it. It ain't how you play, it's when you play.
They're gonna try and throw. That's to his running back, complete.
Let that bitch go.
He'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
But personally, though, I think I would like you to bring out your shooter, your 3-level scorer, if you were on the team.
Still working on it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Why? Who just answered me? Torres?
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Torres don't fuck with us because it's damn work schedule.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And God forbid if a female calls his phone. It's over. That nigga's a prime example of having to explain that nigga bros before hoes at times.
Dangerous pass, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
That nigga hop in the party with us and you get a phone call from a bitch, that nigga's dick would be like, yo, hang up on them niggas.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look in the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense.
I'm back up to 200 VC, guys. I'm wondering what kind of player I need to make for this one.
They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
What the fuck? Oh, he threw it right to you.
Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football.
Threw the ball right to this
42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw.
Should I make this sharpshooting facilitator I got built over here?
I'm working on one right now.
Yeah, but this one, dude, these players right here that you're making and that I'm making should be top of the line now of benefiting for the team. Smooth, I'm adding you back in there, man. You leave that shit again. I ain't gonna do shit.
That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Nigga, I'll kick CJ the fuck up out of here. You just don't know.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He can be mad all he wants, but what he don't understand is that he's a poison of the team and he acts like that.
We saw 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him.
We just out here trying to ball, bro. We ain't out here trying to argue who's got the ball.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
You know, you gotta look at it like
throwing the football. So
a real team.
Kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier.
Yeah, that nigga hoop in real life. I bet he ain't out there like that.
There he hits the reliable target.
I don't know, Smooth. I wouldn't put it past him. But I can tell you this right now, that nigga's trash.
Oh, you talking like people should, nigga.
Now they'll run it
No,
on the
he's just talking like that because he's actually out there running up and down the court. He ain't actually fucking doing nothing. He ain't a scorer.
He has elite instincts
That nigga ain't no scorer, bro. He can't even shoot.
Like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive.
Nigga would build a house the way he shoots.
27. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
And you know it's only a clubhouse because that nigga put up 30 shots and hit 30 bricks.
Yeah, that's it.
McNabb. Nowhere to escape.
Listen, man, we gotta keep it just.
And that is the third
If we gotta put Rock in his spot, I don't give a fuck. Listen,
to be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football.
and we'll just talk about it like we don't even got a team, but y'all gotta stop putting the parties in the fucking team, and the team fucking party.
And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they get
And the
themselves
team
on the
messenger.
board here. It's 10-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the
You know what I'm
beginning of
saying?
that drive.
And
weren't they?
only
But how about the front
message
seven? As
in
they
the
got closer to
team
goal
messenger,
line,
and if we all
things
on or
stiffened a
whatever,
little bit,
then
forced
we
the
go
field goal.
into that bitch.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
But
for a touchback.
CJ really
Now the
easy to
Bills
avoid, I
offense
can tell
gets
you that
ready
right now.
to head back onto the field. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now
Like, I fuck with y'all. I fucked with y'all before I fucked with CJ at all in this game. So.
Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? One for their first 7 throwing
And
the
you know,
football.
I ain't never had no problem with complaining on getting the ball or none of that shit. Even when I do believe I should get the ball. Yo, cause there's times where I'm like, I'm gonna keep it real. One of the reasons why I miss sometimes, and only in this game, and I probably should put Tyler the scorer on, I ain't even gonna lie, because yo, I be running around that bitch so fucking much, and by the time I do get a wide open shot and I get the ball, my shit is blinking like a motherfucker, bro.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, Jackson!
Complete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Besides that, you know, I still just play ball, man. Like, there's no complaint here, bro. I feel like the second you make a complaint, the second you already fuck up the train of thought, or you just put the negativity in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Like, Tay don't do it nearly as much as anybody, but he definitely be saying it like, I'm just gonna stand at half court, guys.
The 30-yard line.
But he get the ball, so he really can't say that no more.
It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at
Niggas
least
be
something.
looking for him for a bailout every time. Somebody in trouble, they kick it right to Tay.
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I keep saying that shit, man, but we gotta definitely get cleaner on offense, man. Niggas just be running around doing whatever the fuck they wanna do. We need to start coming down on offense and spotting up to where we spot up and then move around. If we can't get that shit under control, then we ain't gonna be in control. You feel me? Like, if you notice some of the good teams that we lose to, them niggas, the same nigga go to the same corner every time. Same nigga go to the same spot every time. Regardless of if they're gonna get it right there, they go to that spot.
The Dolphins on third down.
These real teams, we ain't really ever gonna be able to compete, man, if we don't clean this shit up on offense, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shit, I agree.
I'm not saying we gotta run plays. I ain't trying to sound like season shit. Like, we gotta run plays, but now I see what he was talking about. He just delivered it the wrong way.
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make
Niggas
a play,
gotta know their position and come down in that right
There's nothing available
in the spots. And like, this is only on a slow down ball. Obviously, fast break's a fast break.
So possession goes over here on the
But when we slow the ball down, we got to go to our spots and move around. I already know where Tay's going every single time he comes on the court. Right to the left wing. Every time. Tay will go to that left wing first, then go to the right.
Nice way to start the drive.
That's why his hot spot is definitely that left wing every time.
But sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy.
And I've had to adjust to it because half the time he comes down the court before me. Actually, 90% of the time he comes down the court before me, and I'll run straight to that wing, thinking he slides down to the corner, but he won't do that until I go to the corner. Then I come back up, or he'll just go to the right side. He won't go down in that corner first. So that's fine. I just adjust to that. I go to the left corner. He goes to the left wing. Point guard comes to the top of the key. At Smooth, you go straight to the fucking right corner, and the 5 goes down to the paint.
Back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Because if you go to that right corner, I already know. At some point, you're going to cut, or you can go to the right wing.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean,
that's just on slow down ball. And look at how that's set up. Try to picture that shit. Tay in the left wing, me in the left corner. Center goes to the paint. You on the right wing or right corner, and point guard goes to the fucking top of the key. Then we can start moving, cutting, and doing whatever. It's at least a lot cleaner. Because then once we get to those spots, niggas ain't gonna know what we're gonna do. I could fucking cut back up. Tay could take my spot, I'll take his. If the ball goes to the right, you can cut, throw up a fucking... Somebody, the point guard could throw up a fucking alley, or you know what I mean? The center could come out. Like, at some point, we gotta learn to even call out picks. Like, yo, or come set me the screen, Rock. You know what I mean? That way, when he goes to the paint, he can come back up. Somebody call it out. Yo, set me a screen. That way, there's only one person setting the screen at that point. You know, I think if we clean that offensive shit up, bro, we'll be unstoppable.
Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's because I'm watching niggas just run down the court and then just run around like fucking ape shit. You don't really know. That's where the turnovers come in, because we don't really know where everybody's going to be. We just be trying to get it to niggas. They force it. We got to spread the motherfuckers out first. Pause. We got to spread their defense out real quick and then start moving.
I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them.
But if we can't, I mean, there's only 5 of us, and I know it's hard to get a herd of motherfucking sheep to get in one fucking in the one area at the same time. But god damn it, there's only 5 of us. If we can just at least get that shit down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
And you know what? The ones that can fucking run that exactly should be the ones on the team.
Unsuccessfully, I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage.
We should run that every fucking time, unless we're on a fucking fast break. Then it's understandable. We're all over.
This is a pretty good kick. And take it right at the 35.
But to be a real team, I think we need to practice that at least. cleaning that shit up on the offense, because I think it'll stop a lot of fucking turnovers. And you can't tell me that that's not our main reason of losing. The turnovers and not getting fucking enough rebounds.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break.
Yo, part of me wants to use this 200 VC on a 5 and let Brock go to the 3.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the
And
drive
then you,
offensively. Giving up a
I mean, you could play the 2.
Not a great start.
You could play the 2 or the 3, or Rock could play the 2 or the 3. Yo, when he's just 3, does that push you to the 3 and him to the 2?
No, because I got an actual shooting guard. Are you talking about with the my lockdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm at the 2 and me at the 3.
Presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
They went to bed.
Big numbers, it gets everyone's
Once
attention,
went to
but
bed.
sometimes the number just needs to be how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball
Watch
away
his
from the other
games
team?
alive.
He just did that.
Yeah,
Totally
he's
worked
still in the
again this
40.
week.
Throwing to start the drive, but that
But
was
he's in bed.
incomplete. And incomplete
Nah, he
as
just
he
got
was
up and
knocked
walked.
as he threw it. And it took the
I don't know
ball
where
off
he went.
course. So now they'll come up on 2nd
You
and
might be
10 once again
sleepwalking.
from the 28.
Better not wake that nigga up. I'll fuck around and stab somebody.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Man, was I in the party with y'all niggas when I said the Bills gonna smack the dog shit out of us?
Nah.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I won a whole $700 off that shit, bro.
For betting against your team?
Hell yeah, nigga, I was up in the casino with the cowboy shit on, and when I said I'm betting the Bills, niggas looked at me like they wanted to throw me out the casino, bro. I'm gonna show you one ticket, bro. Had to. You got your phone, buddy?
What the fuck? Did you just see one nigga pop in the air? My phone's somewhere. Yeah, it's over there on the charger.
All receivers out in the pattern.
Alright,
And in this situation,
yeah.
act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there.
Niggas thought I was joking around, bro.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
YUNG-SMUVE, I'm gonna need y'all to pause the game and take a look at that. Just so you know I wasn't doing it. Run that play real quick.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good
peep
rushing
that shit
defense
real
is
quick.
still having your linebackers set the edge.
What group you put it in?
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1
I put it in
situation.
I put it in
On the give, this is their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
I put it in there because much
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right.
Oh yeah, Tech Wood.
2 there, and it's 3rd down. And a stoppage here.
Way to catch you, Tech Wood.
Play takes place as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. McNabb to throw. Fighting to stay upright. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And they'll burn the
He ain't kicking no
with
downfield
5
goal either.
seconds
We ain't
left.
stupid.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Right?
As we send you down to Orlando, where
I thought I kicked the ball
has
off.
our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Y'all already at halftime?
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And last time, they had a 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Oh, I left that big group too. That's probably why I can't see that shit.
But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to
be in position to score.
Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it
we
in
need
the
to try
end
to
zone.
keep without CJ in it.
To the left here to Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing
He was talking about
the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Oh, I'm sick of that shit, bro. I'm sick of hearing about that shit. I'm almost willing to replace that nigga, bro. Like, I feel responsible for that nigga, dead ass.
But couldn't connect. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means
tell you, what, if you just wake up, man?
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And able to work
that nigga woke up to eat, making me hungry again.
Up near the 47.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way
I still got my plate in the
fridge.
fridge.
In your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
What y'all eat on Thursday, man? Y'all at least ate good, right? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Now it's McNabb.
Yo, Tay, can you see in the chat right there?
Oh, that's a pick.
What I just said.
These defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one.
I think he had been left that chat too.
Making plays on the ball, and we see yet
He left that chat a while ago.
What the fuck? I need to be in this shit for them. Y'all niggas be leaving me, man. I'm sick of y'all, man. What shit is this?
That chat got dead though. Anyway.
Almost whiffed on it.
Man, I'm leaving that shit right now. I'm about to start.
Special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Y'all niggas leave this shit. I know y'all niggas don't like me.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Let's go.
Right home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards.
You weren't holding you really. You ran into your own dude.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
Should I add Gunner in
but
this
I do
one?
know that all 32 teams
Man, that nigga barely even be on.
Starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Out comes the Miami.
I'm just saying, like, obviously I gotta add a couple side niggas that actually do play with us. Like,
you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He
Even
doesn't
though
exist. He's not a team anymore.
Even though I ain't never on that bitch.
So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Every time Bender's in on that shit, bro, I see his name first.
Oh my God.
There will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So they took a shot on first
How the fuck is he
down,
that
but
open?
couldn't connect. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start
I
the
can't
drive,
add-
but this
I can't
is
add
gonna wind
him
up
there.
incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Well, there was second long.
Niggas thought I was joking around. Look at this fucking, while they're playing their game, look at this fucking shit I did on Thursday, bro. And I was in there decked out in Cowboy shit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
But you see what I did, though,
Get
right?
this one way up, just shy of the 45-yard line. A big 30-yard
I bet the motherfucking Buffalo Bills niggas looking at me like they was trying to kick me out the fucking casino for that.
On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
Buffalo beat the dog shit out of us, and I knew they were.
Just like that, out of danger and up
I
past
said,
the
listen,
40 now for first
I'm gonna
and
bet my
10.
Cowboys, and they gonna fucking ruin my turkey day, nigga. I ain't even trying to do that shit. I'm trying to enjoy my time with my family, nigga. I'll fuck around and tell my family I'm leaving.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
If I lose money on this day, and I put 200 down to win 7.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now I'll tell you, I was telling these niggas, man, like I think on offense we need to clean that shit up, man. I think we need slow down offense. I think we should run to our spots and then start rotating and moving and shit. You don't think we can get that shit together?
They've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against
All right,
his
so if I got YUNG-SMUVE on this movement here, because I can already tell you where you go every single time you come down the court. I can even tell you where Smooth goes every time he comes down the court. If that nigga ain't running down the sideline already.
7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now.
I was trying to break out of that habit.
4th time today.
More than
He's
likely.
going to field this at the 4.
I think Rock should go straight to the paint. I think Rock should go straight to the paint. I think Ute should go straight to your left wing where you normally go. I'll run past you and go to the corner. Point guard stays at the top of the key. Smooth could take the whole right side.
He's got a chance to make a punt return.
He could either be in the, he could either go straight to the corner or he can go to the right wing.
Never a good sign for a returner.
This is on slow down offense. Like when we get a turnover or some shit like that, we need to fucking slow it down. For not on fast breaks, you already know it. Fast breaks are fast breaks. So we don't got
I
to
keep having new
strategize.
notifications popping up on my screen. Who doing something?
Not me. I ain't even looking at this shit no more.
No, I'm talking about like some trades or something going on in this association. And niggas over here faking sleep.
That nigga Torres over there.
2nd and 10. That is
Good route.
touchdown Miami. As his guys are in for 6. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
What y'all, I mean, this player right here, like, I already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, bro.
We're going there with the football
I don't even want to count how many players I got.
I got 3 point guards, a 2, and a 5.
Now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
But this next player, but see, if CJ is gone, we ain't gonna be able to get his ass back in the game.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time.
Maybe niggas just need to tell him to stay at the one, and that's it.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
They ain't gonna be like, no, bro, I think, like, we need to.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there,
he couldn't even make an insult because he couldn't. But yo, Smooth, what up with that wolf? That wolf sweater you had on the other day?
Before he's out of bounds.
What wolf sweater?
On the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Oh my hoodie,
my
jacket. Oh yeah, that's my shit. That bitch warmed in the bitch.
He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable.
I said, damn, this nigga would definitely win an ugly sweater contest.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
What's up with all the fumbling?
Picked up by the Dolphins, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Are you serious right now,
dog? Ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
Everybody fumbling.
They practice not fumbling.
Practice
what's going on?
Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And a flag comes in as
it's
incomplete.
How?
Well, let's see who this is on.
All right, Madden.
Start
this shit.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going.
How the fuck is it passed? Oh my God, dog.
For the interception, just unable to get it. And the flag did come out.
Do I gotta come watch this shit?
It's definitely a good game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Out of the gun, McNabb.
Who the fuck is Buffalo?
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Dolphins on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Can you guys hear me in the stream?
I'm not sure.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
You damn sure can. So if niggas watch this shit, you can hear everything I was saying, huh? Fuck you, CJ.
I ran away. I ran the wrong way. They changed me to the wrong niggas.
Standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory? I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line
struggled
to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
You got that little ass nigga running
before
the
they
ball.
slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Get the fuck out! He walks off over the bitches and then dip past me.
Third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd?
Who the fuck is your quarterback? Donovan McNabb. Much respect.
Remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this game.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because
we want to fumble twice right there in scoring position.
You pointed that out in front of the crowd, so thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now Ross to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't.
I threw that bitch away. To me, what happened? What the fucking far happened, nigga? Hell no, sir.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And they'll run it here.
Donovan.
What the fuck was that?
7-yard line.
Okay. All right.
Good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Nigga Fletch over there talking about Donovan.
Down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing
Who's
situation.
That was Bo Jack.
Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So now here come the Dolphins. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
So whoever wins this goes to the Super Bowl?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
What, Taurus and Rocker NFC?
No, Taurus in the AFC too. I beat him.
Where's Rock at?
He in the NFC.
That's why his record's so good. It was good.
They go play action. It's McNabb. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted.
So who knocks him out?
Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I have no clue who he is.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter.
Damn, man, you got that shit hanging up there.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson going for the deep ball. And incomplete, a drop there in
That's
the
the
middle
2nd one. They smacked that nigga and they dropped it.
2nd down.
The 2nd one.
For the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How they've done it so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Hey, Deese is in there with y'all?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take
on,
this
Reggie.
up
Hit him
past
harder.
the 10 to about the 11.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
What?
They hit him, yeah, number 2.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I like college numbers.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Well, you know it's coming right
first
there.
Down as he's up to the 20-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Damn, yeah.
That fool put that nigga tape right back out, huh?
A give. This is Bush. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll go again with Bush. And he spins through. And a juke this time. So that one will be accepted.
Penalty was on you, holding. Oh.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It got his man complete.
We can't. That's what we can't let happen.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How
about
that
Andre
play action
Rison
there?
in the game?
And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top
No,
to
I'm
him.
saying, do they got Andre Rison in the game?
No.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Damn,
and there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the
lightest turn possible.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This is caught. He hits more.
Oh, you got to make him cough that up.
The tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a first down throw, McNabb. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
What?
Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Yeah, no, you got bounced to the inside. That would have been touchdown.
Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, it's McNabb. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the gun, here's McNabb. And that is is incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you could go on the field, but okay, I see you. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And now out come the Bills. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Them niggas don't want to win.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it.
Let's go, Tony G.
For a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Gets past one man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
Let's go.
So
yeah, good game, bro.
Comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it.
How you going to blame it on him, though?
Fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis,
oh,
I'm Brandon
yeah.
Gordon. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Think Flesh just fell asleep that quick?
No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. I was over here watching the game.
Our completion percentages is both 37 and 36. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. How live